12 Chinese sayings on life lessons. Well, there are so many life experiences we have as an adult, we accumulated over our lives. And many times we feel, those experiences, we have gained them, but it's a shame we cannot transfer them to our children. And for some lessons, for some experiences, the children may experience, and we probably haven't experienced it before. What can we do in those situations? We wish we could transfer some experience for our children so they can learn without experiencing it by themselves. Well, the one way of doing that is to teach them or showing them some wisdom from Chinese people, because there are some sayings they are learned from the life lessons. The life lessons you may not have gained from your own experience, but it's good for our children to know. Not only for our children, also for ourselves. Okay, so today the topic is the 12 Chinese sayings on life lessons. So let's dig in it. First of all, 种瓜得瓜，种豆得豆。种瓜得瓜，种豆得豆。If we just look at it, it means if you plant a melon, you will get a melon. If you plant beans, you are going to get beans. Easy, right? Does it make sense? Yes, it does. So if you do good deeds, you may receive recognition. But if you do bad deeds, you may receive a bad feedback. You may receive some negative consequence, right? And if you make effort, you may get a result. You will get a result. If you do nothing, nothing will happen. So, 种瓜得瓜，种豆得豆。If you are watching this video now, you can read after me. I will read slowly so you can repeat after me. It's one way to learn Chinese. Okay, I'm going to read it. Just to repeat with me. 种瓜得瓜，种豆得豆。The second saying is 车到山前必有路。车到山前必有路。The cart will find its way round the hill when it gets there. Many times we get so nervous when we see there's a big mountain of tasks to do. But don't worry, because as long as you take actions, as long as you are moving along the way, you will find the road actually opens by itself. And you will find a way passing through the mountain. So don't worry. This is a very, very wise saying. Many times when I have a big task in front of me, that's what I keep on telling myself. 车到山前必有路. You don't need to worry too much ahead, because along the way you will find different skills or techniques to deal with the difficulties, and sooner before you realize it, you will see the road across in the mountain. So this is a really wise saying. Repeat after me. 车到山前必有路. The third one, 精诚所至，金石为开。 精诚所至，金石为开。精诚 means being sincere, sincerity. So the saying is, if you show enough sincerity, if you make enough effort, even the metal and the stone will crack open. 精诚所至，金石为开。This phrase can be used in many situations. One situation I can think of is when you meet a person who keeps on saying no to you, and you really want to convince him to do you a favor or to work with you. You need to show your complete sincerity. You need to work as hard as you can to tell the person, to show the person how sincere you are, and later he will take your side. Complete sincerity can open the metal and the stone. All right? This is a good one, right? It can also apply to many other situations. As long as you do the work, you can crack metal and stones. Okay, read after me. 精诚所至，金石为开。The next one, 千里之行，始于足下。千里之行，始于足下。A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step at your foot. The journey of Chinese learning, it is a long and time-consuming journey. But you need to start somewhere, and the place is right under your foot. You just need to take baby steps one by one. 千里之行，始于足下. It makes sense, right? And what is your thought? Okay, read after me if you want to. 千里之行，始于足下。熟能生巧。熟能生巧。熟 means getting familiar with. 生 means makes, produces. 巧 means fine skills. So if you get familiar with something, it can produce fine skills. Literally, it means practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. If you practice Chinese every day, it's going to be perfect. 熟能生巧. If you use chopsticks every day, you will be a pro. You won't even think about it, right? Okay, read after me. 熟能生巧。熟能生巧。Next, 世上无难事，只怕有心人。世上无难事，只怕有心人。Yeah, I want you to read this and let the message sink. Nothing is difficult as long as you put your heart in it. So, many people complain that Chinese is difficult. Yes, Chinese is not easy. But remember, 世上无难事，只怕有心人。If you want to do it, if you put your heart in it, it is not difficult at all. You can do it. You can make it. So this is very, very important, very useful sentences. When you feel defeated, remember 世上无难事，只怕有心人。What do you think? 习惯成自然，习惯成自然。This one means habits become second nature. 习惯 means habit, 自然 means nature. 习惯成自然 which means 习惯 is something you do it all the time, and 自然 means so natural. When you do it, you don't even think about it. It is a habit. But how do you form a habit? A habit can be formed when you repeat an action consistently, right? Just to remember, when a child learns to brush his teeth when he was little, he has to learn how to brush it. He has to learn to brush the teeth once in the morning, once before going to bed, so twice a day. Once they learn how to do it, they do it every day without thinking. Once they get up, they brush teeth. Before they go to bed, they brush teeth because it's a habit. So acts, well, I take it back. A repeated act becomes a habit, and the habit becomes second nature. Once it becomes a habit, you don't need to think about it. So this is really important. We need to get good habits because we want to use the good habits as a second nature. You do it without thinking. But bad habit, we have to be careful. We don't want to do certain things repeatedly to form bad habits, because bad habits can become second nature too. And once the bad habit is formed, it's going to take a long time to correct it. So keep it in mind. A habit becomes second nature. Try to form good habits. And if you do Chinese every day, if it's your habit, learning Chinese is your habit, you will learn Chinese no matter what. And that's great. So read after me. 习惯成自然。早动手，早收获。早动手，早收获。早 means early. 动手 means take action. 收获 means harvest. So literally it means if you take action early, you harvest early. Does it make sense? Many times we think about deadlines and we wait till the deadline is close. And then we start working. Well, some other people who are wiser, they may decide to take action first and they can get it done first. 早动手，早收获。Okay. What is your thought? You can read after me. 早动手，早收获。Next. 智者千虑，必有一失。智者千虑，必有一失。Okay, this one means wise people have thousands of thoughts. There must be one mistake. 智者千虑，必有一失。So even the wise people are not free from errors. What takeaways can you take from this saying? 智者千虑必有一失. For me, I think when you trust a person of authority or a wise person blindly, you should be careful, because even though this person is a wise person, this person is of authority, there might be times he or she makes mistakes. If you trust him blindly, you may lose you may fall together with him. So the one saying is, all of us should have our own ideas, our own judgment. We need to think critically about many things. We shouldn't trust a person blindly. We always need to have independent thinking, right? 智者千虑必有一失. So even the wise are not free of errors. And on the other side, if you make mistakes, don't worry too much about it. Everybody makes mistakes. Even the wise people, they have so many thoughts, and there might be some errors. So we are all ordinary people. It's common to make mistakes. That's totally fine. What is your thought on this? 智者千虑必有一失. 行行出状元. 行行出状元. 行 in Chinese means profession. 行行 means every profession. 出 means produce, and 状元 is the top, the number one of all the intellectuals. So in ancient time, that's a title given to the person who got number one in, let's say, in exam. 行行出状元. So it means every profession produces its own leading authority. Even the person who, let's say, make an example, even the person who makes noodles, it can become a leading authority if he's so good at making noodles. The best taste noodles, or the longest noodles, the ways of throwing into the water and different shapes of noodles, this person can become a leading authority of the noodle making profession. So every profession produces its own leading authority. And you can become number one in your authority, in your profession. Just find your niche. 行行出状元. 仁者见仁，智者见智。仁者见仁，智者见智. This saying basically means everybody thinks in his own way. So different people may see different things. So my thinking might be different from yours, and your thinking might be different from his, and his might be different from hers. Does it matter? No, it's great. Everybody has his own way of thinking. That's great. We make the world diverse. 仁者见仁，智者见智. So there's no need to ask everybody to think in the same way. Right? What is your thought? Again, if you want to, read after me. 仁者见仁，智者见智。欲速则不达。欲速则不达. 欲 means is willing to. 速 means speed up. 达 means arrive. Literally, this saying means if you want to speed up, you won't arrive. What does it mean? Well, actually, similar proverbs exist in many languages. In English, it is haste makes waste. In other languages, they have the same saying. When a person is in a hurry, he has to arrive at one place, another place by certain time. He will be reminded, 欲速则不达. Just slow down. There's no need to hurry because he may risk many things on the way, accidents or whatever. And haste makes waste. And also, if you are in a hurry, for example, if you are in a hurry to finish one task, the task cannot be the perfect one. It's better to take time to write it, to refine it, and make it good. Right? 欲速则不达. It also applies to our health. When a person is sick, let's say, and he wants to go back to school, it's not a good idea. He should take it easy. He should take his time to rest, to get recovered, and then go to work. Because if he's not feeling well and he's still in the school, he won't perform. He will not be himself. And that's a waste of time, right? 欲速则不达. See, this saying can apply in many situations. You can think of other situations, I'm sure. So what is your thought? Okay, this slide, I will put it on, I will put it into our member area, which is ChineseForKids.net/member. And if you are a member, you can access it, no problem. If you are not a member and you are interested, have a look. It's at ChineseForKids.net/member. All right, that's it. Yeah, thank you very much for staying with me after so many technical issues today. I'm glad we made it. One thing is I'm trying to make it a routine to make a Facebook Live lessons every week, hopefully every Tuesday. And I'm still learning how to set up Facebook Live. Please let me know which format you would prefer. Do you prefer the slideshow like I did this one and the previous two lives? One is the Chinese New Year, the Year of Pig, and the other one is a Valentine's Day. So if you like this type of format, which is a slide-based, you just go through the whole slides with me. Or you prefer to see my face and we talk face-to-face. Whatever way, you can just let me know. Let me know which way you prefer. The slide-based one, or you would like to see my face. So we talk like we chat in person. So I look forward to hearing from you. Again, thank you very much for your patience and staying with me. If you are interested in the other two lives, I will put a link under this post so you can access them too. Sounds good? Great. Thank you again and have a nice day. Bye-bye. 再见.